For all you mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast, get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. Or raw dog it 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Raw dog it, man.
Raw dog it. Oh.
Go on.
What's going? Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Good stuff. How we going, fellas? You all good?
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, cracking back into it. It's warm
Yes.
up here, isn't it? Have you noticed that about Auckland?
It's toasty.
Wellington is a shithole
No, it's not.
in winter.
I agree, man.
Thank you.
The weather on that day was terrible. But then I went to the pub on Saturday, and
Yeah.
it was all good out at Lower Bay there. It was beautiful.
See, this
It
is
was actually a nicer day, in fairness, Keezy, the day we left.
this is what we do though. You go somewhere where it's your hometown and you're real stoked about it, like Tauranga, for example, and then you guys say it's one of the shittest places in New Zealand, and then I stick up for it.
Sure.
Wellington is a shithole.
I'm not a fan of Tauranga.
Oh, right, no, we're concentrating on Wellington right now.
Yeah, nor Wellington,
Well,
to be honest.
it's not my place to defend, but absolutely, I could never live there again. And it's a goddamn shame what has happened to that city.
Yes,
It
I
is
agree.
a goddamn shame because they have gutted it. All the job losses from government, something like 15,000. I don't know what percentage of those have come out of Wellington. But when you lose 15,000 jobs and then there's not that many people going to restaurants and there's not that many people going to bars and they all close down and now your town is full of insane people screaming.
Yes.
It's... Honestly, man, like, what the fuck are we doing in
Yeah.
this country when you can let that happen to your capital city or any city? Because the same happens down here on Queen Street. It's like,
For sure.
It's pretty fucked.
I've felt for a long while now, the last few years that I've been down to Welly, that she's getting very shabby. And I said that a couple of years ago. It's very run down and grungy and, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but in this case it is when you combine it with freezing cold weather, pounding rain and wind.
I just couldn't believe for an hour after us walking in the wind, which was Jace's idea, by the way, my ears were sore.
To be fair, it was a 5-minute walk.
It felt like an hour in that headwind.
Actually,
My ears were sore for an hour afterwards.
walking back from that actually was worse. Mind you, we had the wind at our back.
That was better.
Yeah, we had the wind at our back, but it was raining heavier.
I love when we came up the
was fine.
staircase you're probably used to it or something though, but you come up that staircase, you got to walk on that giant concourse, and it was genuinely the strongest wind I'd ever felt. We were all just laughing the whole way.
Yeah.
It was great.
I got back to my hotel room after that.
And just pulled your pud.
No.
Whatever.
Sure.
Sure you didn't.
I mean, I had the towel there just in case.
Sure.
Why a towel?
Do you even need a towel anymore at this point?
Mate,
No.
do I what?
Not only does he have a giant downstairs, God, you should see his
Loads
loads.
of
You should see my ejaculation. Well, because,
melted ice cream.
as I say, I don't indulge in that kind of thing regularly. So,
Can you not look at me
Plundering
and
yourself, you mean?
raise your eyebrows when you say that?
plundering myself.
Yeah.
But I got into bed, got a burger.
Well, that would have been 7:30.
Yes.
I
and
love that.
Started watching TV, and then I genuinely was going to meet the fellas.
Because I messaged, he was like, let me know where you watch the Warriors.
Yes, and then
We found a spot.
but then I realised what it was like outside, and then it was the Warriors, and I went,
Yeah.
We had a great little spot. It was me, Pug-san, and his sister. And we were a little seat off to the side looking at the big screen. We had beers on tap.
yeah, it looked good.
She bought some snacks.
It was about 3K away, so it was like I had to get an Uber, and it was
Right,
just
it's a
like,
big
oh,
job.
God,
Big job.
just seemed
Now,
like
once
too
you get
much
back to the
effort.
hotel, she's all over.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I was
Toasty.
buggered as well.
after we did the Warriors, Pug's sister dropped us back at the hotel. So it's like 10:30 or something. Go back up to the room. Pug's just like, I'll come back and get you in 5 minutes, and we'll go out. And I was like, okay, cool.
Go out where?
Just out to a gig or something. I don't
Right.
know. So he comes in. I'm like on the phone to my missus. I'm like, I really don't want to go out. And then Pugs walks in. I was like, all right, let's go. I was like, yeah, okay. See ya. She's like, all right, have fun. Get out the front. And I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered doing this. As soon as we open the door, it's like blowing a gale. And I'm just like, oh my God. Pugs is like, oh, this place just around the corner. I map it 900 meters. And I was like, oh. He's like, you know what? Let's Uber. I'll order an Uber. And he's like, oh, it's going to be 9 minutes. And I was like, ah! I was like, fuck this. I'm going to bed and I'm ordering an Uber Eats pizza and I'm watching NRL.
Nice, man.
Did that exact thing.
And I tell you what happened. Old Keezy and I met down at the lobby at 9 o'clock that next morning, Mogi. And who should stagger in from his big night on the town? Old Wellingtonian son. But he was in good shape, wasn't he, Keith? He was in good spirits.
Yeah, it was very similar spirits to when I left him at about 10:30.
Yeah.
He's a machine, old pug son.
Yeah.
Just been tripoding around the capital.
Doing gigs.
Famous in Wellington, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
It's huge. But
Yeah.
do you know when you realise the only reason I was going out was to keep Pug Son company? And I was like, we should be doing this, it'd be fun. And then I just realised, actually, I don't want to keep Pug Son company. I want to eat pizza in bed
Yeah.
and watch rugby.
What did
With
you
your
do,
hand
Maggie?
towel. What did I
With
do?
your
I went
fam-
round to my family's place, or the wife's family's place.
So they
and-
made it because I was
they did?
very concerned
And
for
not
their
only did
landing.
they make it, she said there was no turbulence
Wow.
whatsoever,
Wow.
which is amazing. It must have been a dead-on headwind.
Yeah.
It's the only way to explain it, because it was much worse, wasn't it, at that time of night?
Yeah, it was terrible.
But anyway, they got in, and so we went round to the sister-in-law's place, and there was a couple of sister-in-laws, two sister-in-laws, couple of brother-in-laws, a cousin, a grandmother, all of them were there.
Yep.
So it was nice. One of the sisters and her partner were leaving the next day, 4:00 in the morning, to go to. They're off to Spain and shit. In the UK.
Sick.
There's a lot of people doing it.
Yeah.
Not me, obviously, but a lot of people.
Nah, why would you?
Yeah, I don't want to. And I pretty much just yawned my way through the entire evening. Left at about 9:30. Went back to the hotel there, and just wanted to have a sleep in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
By yourself.
Nah, the wife.
Oh,
came.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you stay here. I'm off. And thought that
Yeah,
would be good.
I need to sleep.
But then, of course, I woke up at 4:00 in the morning, so I'm just lying there. And as we discussed last week, my wife's got quite a few rules around, or not rules, but she doesn't like being disturbed. You know, with the bottle of water, the lid.
Yes.
You know, there's all that sort of shit that goes on. So I'm lying there for a couple of hours. Can't you have my phone? Because that's cast too much light. That wakes her up.
She has an eye mask.
She's got an eye mask.
Oh, right.
And also, I don't think she took it with her, though. But also, I'm trying to go back to sleep, and it didn't work. Anyway, I got to about 6 or so, and I thought, oh, fuck this, I'll go to the gym. And so I got up to go to the gym, but of course the gym doesn't open until 7. So I had to wait around for half an hour for that to open. And then did a quick workout, was sort of back at the hotel by about 7:45, and the missus was up, and I was giving her a sleep in. And she sort of thought, well, I thought we were waking up together in the hotel room. But I'm
I gotcha.
also like, well, what time were you going to wake up? 8, 9? How long do I lie there unable to do anything? And of course, as soon as I got up, then she decided that she was going to get up. So then everyone's in a of a mood.
Excellent.
And you wonder why you bother. So anyway, we got through that, and then had a great day. Went to Parrot Dog out at Lower Bay. Great bar. And yeah, we should have a yarn about that joint. Good place. But had heaps of mates turned up there, and yeah, lovely time.
And did you
lovely
fly back
time
Sunday
it was.
Arvo?
Sunday Arvo, about 1 or 2. Yeah, bloody good.
Wait,
good.
So you on the Saturday you did this?
Saturday did
Yeah,
that.
cool, yeah. Bloody awesome.
Yeah, bloody good.
Bloody awesome,
No, I
Jason.
enjoyed it. It was great seeing all my mates and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, Jesus Christ. Fuck, you don't want to. You don't want to live there. I mean, you love it, but it's hard work.
Yes.
And it looks like it's more hard work than it's ever been, because I lived there in its prime. Best music, best bars, best restaurants, and now all of those are closed, and it's just cold and windy.
Yes.
Still love it, but yeah.
Good stuff, man. And then we get home, Keezy, and it's immediate drama.
And then drama.
But then drama.
Yeah.
I felt for you, actually, when you said that. I was like, because the admin of getting back.
And it's work travel too. So it's a Saturday, you're coming home from work. It's all this admin, just sitting at the airport mucking around most of the time. But then you get
In
home.
the Koru Lounge.
Finally, yeah,
Yeah, I
which
know.
is fine.
It's hard, eh?
You land and you're just like, all right, got a half an hour silent Uber trip all the way home. And
Someone's driving you home. Listen to this fucking
my
guy.
wife messages me and she's like, I'm in the area. I can pick you up if you want. And I was like, hell yeah, that'd be great. And then as I landed, turned my phone on. She's like, oh no, I've left my lights on. My car's dead. I'm stranded outside Dressmart, Onehunga. And I'm like, oh. And I'm like, have you got any jumper leads? No. And I'm like, can you try find some? It's like, oh, there's no one around. And I'm like, yes, there is. Go and find some. And so we figured out, I asked our Uber driver, I said, if I tip you with the company login, would you jumpstart our car? He's like, yeah, sweet. And she's like, you won't be able to access it because the car's parked in front.
Sure.
So I was like, well, what the hell are we doing here? Then I was just like so over it and just wanted to be on the couch, hungover, doing nothing.
Yeah.
But we solved it.
Good on you, mate.
And her trying to help me out turned into a performance.
I got home.
Oh, that's good, Jace.
I've got a performance one as well.
And
performance one.
My wife, we were moving one of my girls' beds out of her flat, which my wife had already done in the van.
My wife!
But then I said, don't worry about putting the bed in my other daughter's room because we've got to take her bed out and I'll help you when I get home. God, why did I do that for? In terms of, saying... Helping, yeah. Because we started doing it as soon as I got home and I immediately dropped the bed on my foot. Lots of effing and jeffing.
All that time at the gym, Jason, you're still weak as piss.
Well, I know, I kind of am. But it was one of those things where I lifted it and I didn't quite have a good enough... when beds are quite awkward to hold?
If you don't know what you're doing, for sure.
And just slipped and douche on my foot. But we got it done.
How
We
many
got it
times
done,
did
fellas.
you do that to yourself in Aussie?
Never.
Yeah.
Because of my back, but
Yeah.
I had one. How about this one? It'd be interesting to get your thoughts actually on.
Or is this a radio topic?
Who's in the right and who's in the wrong? I don't know if it is. Maybe it might be. So we get home. We're like, a little bit under the weather. It's been a busy day.
Sure.
And it's like, okay, what are we going to have for dinner? Let's get Uber Eats. So the missus there. Oh, yeah. No, I order it. And then I tell the wife, oh, it's ready. The guy's here. She goes outside. The guy's not there. Look at the app. He is here. Oh, no, hang on a minute. I've had it delivered to entirely the wrong place. So I have had it delivered to...
Wellington?
No, that would have been good. Where we picked our dog from, up Swashies, actually.
Swashies?
Yeah, our mate was down at Swashies, so we met him there to pick the dog up. So now the food's been delivered to Swashies.
Swashbucklers.
Right, the guy can't get the guy on the phone, any of that sort of carry on. So anyway, now this is the question. I send the missus down to pick it up. Should I be sending her down, or because it's my bugger up, technically, should I be going down to get it?
You should be going down to get it.
Okay, well, the truth is that she ordered it, she buggered it up, and yet I was the one. That had to go down and get it. So how do you work it now? Should it be me? Should it be me that picks it up, or should it be her?
It should be her.
No, it should be me.
In that situation...
And the reason for that is... Because if she goes to pick it up and she gets it, God knows what she's going to find at the other end. If anybody's going to get killed, Keezy, it should be me.
But also...
Yeah, there is that.
In that situation, in our relationship, I would always be the guy that picks it up.
100%. That's just how it is.
Because...
Yep. 100%.
It's been a shambles, you go sort it out. Whereas I did it, you've made this a mess, sort it out.
Sort it out yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly right. It's such a weird thing, eh? And that's just it's a dynamic that you just understand. That's
right.
How it is. You've completely buggered it up. This is going to be a shit show. Guess we'll see you later. I'm just going to stay home. Do you know, it is a weird thing, but that's how it goes. It's one of the things. That's one of the things you get.
What would you have done, Jace?
I would have gone to get it. But we have that thing like when we're picking our daughter up and it's 11 o'clock at night. And it's like, I'll go, babe. And she'll go, no, you've been doing this and this and this. And I'll go,
She's been doing more than one thing.
Oh, it's not. No, I can do it. And I'll do a big yawn. And she'll go, no, look, you're really tired. And I go, I am tired, but you know what I mean?
Does she ever say, you work in radio and do F all while I'm actually doing a job that helps people?
Never. Weirdly enough, never.
Right.
No.
Yeah, okay.
She should.
Yeah, 100%.
Because
sometimes...
you'll bring up the dog squad money, and before you know it...
It's been a busy couple of weeks, so she's a bit more, And she gets 4-day weekends every week.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And 2 half days. Which is still more than I work in a week.
And she's doing an actual proper job.
Yes.
Hey, listen to the Hauraki Big Show 4 till 7. You listening or watching on YouTube right now.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keezy. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. Or give their podcast a hoon on iHeartRadio.